Use this time to align your body, center your breath into your lower dantian, drop your chin down, tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Open your joints, open the qua. Settle everything down. Remember, don't use external force, don't use external energy. You want to cultivate your chi, cultivate your energy, not waste it. Take a deep breath. Release all the tension. And as you breathe in, slowly bring your hands up, circling your arms up with your breath. Lightly extending your fingertips. Drop your elbows. Drop your shoulders. Bring your palms to your heart. Extend out. And slowly circle forward and down. Eyes looking straight ahead. Coming up. Extend out a little bit. And then back. Palms facing each other. One, open and close. Breathing in. And out. Turning to your right. Turn your waist. Gently press your palms forward. Turn to your left, opening. Eyes scanning above your fingertips. Slowly turning back. Coming up. Your hands exchanging. Single whip. Hands waving like clouds. Release your shoulders. Let your waist turn 45 degrees to each side. Feel the spine rotating. Release the shoulders as the hands exchange. Keep the front of the pelvic forward. Come back to center. Hold the ball. And when you're ready, one, open and close. Turning to your left. Again, pressing the ball away. And opening, moving away from your left hand. Eyes looking just over your fingertips. Coming back. And then out. Turning your waist 45 degrees. Relax so you can turn. Taking your time, relaxing your shoulders, extending your vision, scanning the horizon. The mind leads the movement. The waist leads the rest of the body. Feel your lower belly, your dantian, get full and empty. Be aware of that exchange. Come back to center. I'm sorry, go one more time, and then come back to center. Fingertips straight up, palms open, breathing in and out, sinking your breath down. Turning to your right, sliding your right hand up, height of your ear. Left hand becomes height of your elbow. Take a deep breath, drop your palm and exhale. And turn, brush your knee and press your right hand forward. A slight arc, lift your sternum. Close your palms, turn a little bit more to your left, and then turn to your right. Left palm forward, right palm back. Let the waist turn. Cradle the ball. Turning to your left. Carry right. The palms scan the arms. Relax. Carry right. Carry left. Fold the left palm over. Keep turning 45 until the right arm is straight ahead. Breathe in and hold fist. And exhale. Hold your left hand. Right fist rises to the neck. Release. Rolling back. Let your waist turn. Pushing forward. Double hand. Lift your sternum. Release. Draw everything back to your heart. Opening and closing. Turn to your left. Left hand rises. Waist turns. Breathing in. Palm falls. Lead with the fingertips. And then drop the heel of the palm and lift your sternum. Drop your right palm. Close your palms and turn a little bit more. Sink. Turn to your left. Right hand comes forward. Left hand comes back to the elbow. Turn your waist. Cradle your left hand under the elbow and carry left. Let the palm scan the arm. Feel the heat of the palm on the arm. And carry right. Turn your waist. Hover. Right palm flips over. Turn your waist 45 and breathe in and grab. Exhale and turn. Left fist comes straight forward, rising to the throat and release. Both come back to center. Exhale, double hand pushing. Empty the belly. Release the chi through your palms. Bring everything back. Repeat on the left side, brushing the knee. And out. Turn the palm. Come down. And then rise. Come in. And out. Let the right palm come in. And out. Turn your waist and come down. Drop the elbows and lift. Come out. Turn your waist to the right. Let the palms follow. Slowly turning your palm, fingers back. Drop the heel and come back to the front. Hold the ball right in front of your heart. Breathing in and out. Repeat on the right side. Brushing the knee. Lift your sternum. Hold the palm out. Fold. Just drop your left hand. Let it come out. Wiping down. Turn your waist. And turn and rotate and lift close to you. The fingertips, gently pushing the fingertips out. Turn your waist. Rotating your fingers back. Turn back to the front. Feel your left palm give a light push as you turn your waist. Small press. And release your palms and open and close. Single whip. Turn. Press out and turn and open. Single whip. Start dropping your right hand and turn your waist. So your lower hand scoops in. Return back to center. Right fist under left elbow. Turn your waist to a line. Take a deep breath. And turn your waist. Give a short little punch on the bottom. And then release the fist. Come up. Turn your waist to the right. And pulse monkey. Brushing the knee 3 times. Drop the heel and lift the sternum. Turn the palms. And pulse monkey left. Breathing in. Fill the lower belly. And out. Releasing through the palm. One more time. Pulse monkey on the right. Sink the palms. The elbows. Lift the sternum. Hold the right hand in place and turn and fold. And out. And down. And up. Lifting. And out. Turn the waist. Turning and rotating the fingers back. Turn to the front so the palm presses as you come forward. And then hold the ball right in front of the heart. In and out. Repeating single whip. Turning the waist away from the hand. Dropping the left hand. Turn the waist. Turn the left palm under. Turn back to the front. Left fist on the right elbow. Body turn 45. Take a deep breath and exhale. Release. And pulse monkey left. In and out. Lift the sternum. Pulse monkey right. Lead with the fingertips. Lift the sternum. Pulse monkey left one more time. And out. Fold into the left. The right hand sneak in and up and down. Turn the waist. Drop the elbows. And gently come forward and turn the waist. Right palm rotating backwards. Rotate back to the front. Give a small palm. Hold right in front of the heart. Breathing in and out. Drop the shoulders, drop the palms or the elbows, and the palms rotate front. Breathing in. And slowly release. Bring everything back to center. Legs still extended into the ground, bottom of the feet, no resistance. Top of the head still being pulled gently upwards, holding the body up. Close your eyes. Find Wuji, nothingness, let everything go. Perfect posture, no tension. No intent. Slowly open your eyes, rub your hands together. Relax. Open and close, loosen everything up. So sorry, a little rusty on the set. And reading that section on how Sun Lutang describes visually tying the code is probably gonna see me doing those changes. So, I and then I'm gonna have to go through this period as I'm studying that and comparing how it's done in the program, because it is different. I recognize there are some differences and there's some changes, so I have to know which is the program and which is I'm studying, and making sure I don't confuse everybody too much. And, yeah, finally settling on what I'm comfortable with. And so things change. Everything changes over time, but trying to understand where it comes from and what it's doing and what it's trying to achieve. But yeah, so when we left off over a month ago, I know I was talking about moving the waist. So if you look at that, when you look at this movement, just one hand, right? It's right in the center. So as you turn your waist 45, everything just follows. Right? It just follows you. So it comes here, you turn 45, then it's going to fold in, and as you turn to the front, right, it's automatically in front of you. So if I turn sideways, I come here, my arm is still in front of me as it's folding in. It's still in front of me as I turn front. Right? So if I turn this way, same thing. Right? It's in the center, turning 45, it's coming in as I finish the turn, and as I turn back, the palm now is here. And the only thing I'm missing is this rotation. So when we add this rotation in, right, from here, the palm is rotating, and as I finish the turn, it's starting to come in. So as I finish, right, it folds in, and as I turn back, the palm comes straight. So the turning is what's pushing the hand out. Right? So in other words, you don't want to just come here and push the hand out. It's a feeling. So even in the book, he'll say, push the hand out. But you have to go back where he says, wait, everything leads from the waist. So the palm pushing out cannot push out by itself. It's the waist has to turn. Right? So it starts in the center. Right? It's turning. The palm is rotating as you turn. So fingers are facing back. So that's that carrying the serving tray. And as you finish the turn, you're folding and sinking into this joint, and the hand comes close to you. And then as you turn back to front, the palm has to rotate back. So as you square back to the front, you have this press. And then you just turn the palm, and it should be in perfect posture to do your open and close. Right? In application, if right? You have to remember she has an injury here. So so in application, if I turn here, if I if I don't pull my hand in, right, where do I go from here? So if I turn here, right, this is rotating. When I add that rotation, it really catches her. Right? She really sticks to that. So it rotates, and then it comes into me. Right? Oh, she's not even there anymore. Okay, so that's why when people try to do applications purely out of the set, it doesn't work. that's that's why all the kung fu and tai chi guys get beat up in the MMA ring, because they forget they're not doing a set. They're actually fighting. So anyway, if let's say I come to here, right, I turn to here. As I'm turning back, I want to hit her with my palm. So as I turn back, the palm has to rotate back to the front, and it's coming forward. Right? So if let's say the hand is here, let's say I'm catching the outside, as I come back, right, as I turn forward, then the palm comes forward to come into her. So how far away in application, right, is determined by your situation. In the set, you're trying to be as efficient as possible. So in the set, it just comes to here. Because if you develop internal, then you only need, right? You only need like a little bit of displacement. Right? Because if you can go from 0 to 60 in this small little displacement, that person is going to fly if you can uproot them. So you don't have to go way out here, right? And that's when they talk about Jing. That's when they talk about Fajin, where it just and the person flies. Right? It it could be a lot of chi coming out of the person and moving, but it's just transfer of energy. If you don't uproot the person and you still fly a lot of energy, right, they may not move. If they learn how to absorb that and shuffle back, they may not fly back. It doesn't mean you didn't extend that. So all of this movement is uprooting, is is not fighting. Right? If she's pressing towards me, uh, instead of fighting that head on, and you find that reference if you read the last chapter. If you read his push hands chapter, he talks about that, and uh, that you don't want to do this. Right? You don't fight like this head on. Right? You have to learn how to redirect, how to not to fight. Right? All that energy there, redirect, and throw that energy back at that person. So it doesn't matter if application is human being trying to attack you, physical self-defense, or if it's life and philosophical. Right? How do you take something that's coming at you? Right? How do you deal with another force of nature and absorb that, not wasting your own energy, and turn it back so you become the force of nature and it comes out as nothing. Right? So you take their energy, amplify it, and give it back to them. So when you read the manual, you just kind of scan those chapters and you see the same thing coming out. Don't get lost in how to move the chi and such. That's really technical, and you get that. But start to notice, oh, he's always talking about lead with intent. The chi follows intent. Right? Lead with the waist. Everything follows the waist. Don't waste energy. Don't use hard force. Don't waste external jing. Those are themes that keep coming back again and again and again. And those are simpler to understand. And then you take maybe one chapter, he'll talk about in this position, um, flow the chi here, empty the chi here, be full, be empty, and they start referring to the classics. That's something that wow can be really overwhelming. But the philosophies apply. So if I try to fight her from here, if I lock my shoulder, even I turn my waist, I cannot move. Really difficult because I'm locking my shoulder. But if I just let everything go and I anchor here, so everything goes down to my feet. He'll reference talking about where the power comes from the feet. Totally relax the shoulders and open the joints. Right? Opening and relaxing. So when she's pressing towards me, just turning. Right? I have to allow this to rotate. When I allow it to rotate, her energy angles down and goes into the ground, gets diffused. And I have to resist that temptation, right? And you have to resist that the defensiveness of somebody of a force coming at you, and that fight or flight. The fight or flight will make you want to like brace. So over and over again, doing slow practicing, just relaxing, sinking into the ground. Legs become really heavy as you press towards me. Legs come really heavy. This empties. This is light, and it becomes a really interesting study of energy. So really study. It's you don't have a partner. We do within the program. Push hands is not allowed. Um, you're home by yourself. You can't push hands. And if you want to push hands with your husband or your wife or partner, you got to be really careful. But you can still, press against something, and you can press against a wall. I don't know, just to kind of, demonstrate. If you hold this up for me, come. Right. So just as a concept, like if this were a wall, right? If I just gently press against it, right, I get that force, even though it's static. Right? I get that force. I can feel that energy. So while I'm pressing against it, I can practice the same thing. Relax all the joints, making the movement really big. You don't have to make it big, but you want to feel all the joints relaxing. You want to feel yourself expanding. You want to feel get this centered too. You want to feel yourself expanding. Relax everything. Let everything go. Fix your alignment. Open. They'll talk about the front of the hips, and then let both feet become really heavy, so that energy is pressing down, and then expand into that wall. And as the more force you feel here, the more you have to let go. So it feels like nothing, and just absorb it. And then you can press a little bit more. Everything needs to empty, and then press a little bit more, press a little bit more. So you can be exerting a lot of force here, a lot of force here, but everything in between you have to let go. And then it becomes expansion. Then it's energetic. Then it's internal. Right? Otherwise, you're doing this, right? You're trying to push something away. You're not trying to push it away. You're just trying to expand and expand and expand. And then you saw what I was doing to her, right? I was doing this and putting back because my bone was digging into her arm. So same thing. If you're doing this kind of practice, whether you're using your forearm or whether you're using your palm, right, there's a lot of contact there. So when you're done, just warm it up, put the chi back, and make sure your circulation is there. If you're doing it with a partner, if you're doing it with your partner, you're just saying, oh, hold that and press against me, and you're trying to do that, or the arm, or wherever. Do that for yourself. Really light wash, rub it, and then do it for your partner, and then put the chi back in. Get the circulation back in there. Okay. So yeah, look, take some time, look through that book. So it's remind me that I'll send you the link again, but it's his study. It's Sun Lutang's study of Tai Chi Chuan. Uh, yeah, study of Tai Chi Chuan, Sun Lutang. And it is interesting, most of it, the first part, or the first half, I guess, is the biography. Well, I guess less, oh, yeah, less than the first half is the biography, maybe a third. So it is interesting. And some of it is really difficult reading just because Chinese is, it's like, oh, he studied with this person, and they explain the whole lineage. Yeah. So if you're used to reading Chinese language, it might not be that intimidating, but wow, the names just get confusing after a while. But there's direct quotes from the daughter, right? So there's factual stuff that the daughter does, and the rest of it, he just takes apart every movement and he talks about every movement. But you'd be surprised how much he talks about internal and referencing classics. So this book, if you look at that, you don't have to buy the classics because he refers to it for you. So you begin to realize it's not so much how he holds his position that's the great part about that manual. He's trying to impart this internal knowledge. And that's why his teaching is about health, because he recognizes so much Qigong in there. Yeah. So, okay.